It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. About the it's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, see it, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decorator. Joysticks like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my weight. My impatient. Whoa. Remix. In the base. In the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. No, throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. Then up. It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even here. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof. Don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, see it, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, down.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick? Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies in the air!
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them in them in his blood and flow in the air. We put that work on commercial.
It is NBA action on EA Sport. Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. And count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down 2. And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fox across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Curry into the front court. Down just a couple. Picked up by the Kings.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. And Jay, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Alec Burks to Fox. Fires the 3. Fox bothered just enough on that one. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot 2.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Draymond Green. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Barnes takes aim at Livingston. From long range. Not enough touch. Harrison Barnes misses. Harrison Barnes missed his first. That one goes.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's Steph at the controls. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
De'Aaron Fox. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Knocks it down off the step back. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Leads one. Beyond the arc for three. It's good. And one.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
De'Aaron Fox with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 72%. Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Curry has it. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it. That misses with 2 seconds to go. We played one at Golden One Center with the Kings on top. Jay and I return to the capital city of Sacramento. After this, you're tuned to the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Livingston to bring it up. 5-point game. Harrison Barnes. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And Cousins throwing it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Fox here against Steph. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Fox into the front court. Minute gone by in the second quarter. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Curry into the front court. They're down 3. To Green. Can't connect from in close. Barnes to Bagley. De'Aaron Fox. Not easy.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Kevin Durant has it to Shaun Livingston. Green. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Durant across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. Short jumper off the mark. Alec Burks. Stolen by the Warriors. And look out.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Curry to bring it up. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Livingston. Picked up by the Kings.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Harrison Barnes powers it through.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Durant. Off the iron. No good. Deep three. At the buzzer. Time expires. The Kings are out in front.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Curry with the ball. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Fox with it. His team on top by 8. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. De'Aaron Fox, not the biggest guy, slips free and scores.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Short jumper won't fall. Fox across the timeline. Lead here, early stages, third quarter. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox.
To number 30, Stephen Curry. That's his second personal.
De'Aaron Fox is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Here's Curry with it up top. Trailing by 14. De'Aaron Fox. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Into the front court. It's Fox. The lead is 15. Deep 2 there. Won't go. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
The pass set it all up.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Durant lets it fly. Wide open look, won't go. Fox into the front court. His guys up by 15. Barnes. Harrison Barnes buries it. They defended it well, but Barnes, too much.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
You've got to get that one to go. Fox with it. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, trying for a 30-point night. But it's no good. Livingston across the timeline. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. Green to Cousins. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. 3 quarters down, the 4th quarter coming up, and the Kings right now feeling good. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the 3rd quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they'd come out close to doing that. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. Three for 3. Nice. It's Steph Curry with the rock. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
I'm here. I got ball.
De'Aaron Fox. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Fox, guarded by Livingston. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Cruises inside for 2.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Fox across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Cauley Stein to Harrison Barnes. And a nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Shaun Livingston, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. De'Aaron Fox. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Knocked loose. Not going down for him this time. To Durant. Curry. No good. De'Aaron Fox. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
De'Aaron Fox. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Cashes in for two.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Warriors have the basketball. Kings come up with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys hold a commanding lead. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Offensive board. Willie Cauley-Stein with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartment Elijah. They say life is important. If that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. From the start like this, from the heart like this, finna rip a million miles a minute, no nitrous. Do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mind feeling the vibe like yeah. Finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no, I can up with that. Ay, no, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again and snap again. And that ain't no other way to write it. Yeah, it's happening cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this. Whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast?
Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox, his first effort off the mark. Fultz into the front court. He'll run the offense. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. The drive right to the basket. De'Aaron Fox buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Magic owned the possession. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
De'Aaron Fox Man, that was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Markelle Fultz missed his first. That one goes.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
De'Aaron Fox cleans it up. Cauley Stein to Barnes. Down to 5 on the 24. De'Aaron Fox smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Tough shot. Well defended. Fultz with the basketball. They trail by 2. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Aaron Gordon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. To Fox. From long range, Fox bothered just enough on that one.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Cleans the offensive glass to Harrison Barnes. Fires the three. Harrison Barnes is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Fultz into the front court. Down by 1. Markelle Fultz. 3 for 4. Good start.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Alec Burks. For 3. Offensive board. Cauley Stein. De'Aaron Fox. Not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing here.
De'Aaron Fox. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings. That's it for the first quarter with the Magic in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
De'Aaron Fox. Textbook defense. To Fultz. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it. Barnes. Rebound taken by the Magic. Picked up by the Kings. Knocked loose. Fultz with the basketball. Up by 3. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Barnes. Here's a chance from long range. Harrison Barnes buries it. They defended it well, but Barnes, too much.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Barnes. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Markelle Fultz. From the painted area, won't go down. To Fox. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Fultz into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Fox with it. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Fultz with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Nikola Vucevic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Fultz into the front court. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1. For the Orlando.
Markelle Fultz trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 47% free throw shooter. Alec Burks to Fox. Beyond the arc for 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Here's Orlando with the basketball. And it's Fox there for the rebound. Long key from 3/4 court. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Kings with the lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Fultz with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Fultz into the front court. The deficit is 6. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, Evan Fournier. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
De'Aaron Fox, well defended. Orlando ball. Fultz, great feed, sets it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Harrison Barnes. De'Aaron Fox knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
De'Aaron Fox with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 72%. Fultz with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings. Turnover gives them the possession. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. Markelle Fultz, knocked loose. Kings come up with it. To Alec Burks. Barnes. De'Aaron Fox. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Cruises inside for 2.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Fultz. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Barnes, he engulfed him that time. Knocked loose, picked up by the Kings. Count it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Fournier, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what.
The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
To Fultz. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call fouls. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
De'Aaron Fox with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Fultz into the front court. Down a bundle. Gordon to Fournier. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Alec Burks. So it stays with Orlando. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Number 13, Alec Burks. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Gordon. Willie Cauley-Stein. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Bagley. Alec Burks. De'Aaron Fox. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Knocked loose. De'Aaron Fox. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. De'Aaron Fox. Message received. Well defended. Fultz with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Markelle Fultz to Fournier. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Turns and slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
De'Aaron Fox. Cleans it up. Barnes. Curling inside to Alec Burks. De'Aaron Fox. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Willie Cauley-Stein. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Fultz into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Fournier. Screen coming. Fournier. Won't go down. De'Aaron Fox. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
De'Aaron Fox, not the biggest guy, slips free and scores.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that end.
It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Kings dominated this game from
Player of the game.
Fox gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was gold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
We got London on the track.
That cool.